Hi, my name is Anna H. And in today's video, I wanted to talk to you about something that many people with autism and anxiety and people who have a variation of disabilities often do. And this topic is about self-stimulatory behavior. And what it means basically is people with anxiety and a variation of other disabilities often like to do is stem to calm them down. Stemming is not sex toys. Stemming stands for self-stimulatory behavior. They could play with tangles, as an example. See? So you just move it like that, and it helps you relax, and you could fidget with it, and it's very good for relaxation, and it keeps your hands busy if that's one of the disables or disorders that people have. Sometimes use these to calm them down. Another thing people sometimes use is a fidget cube. It keeps your hands busy. You can click them, and mine is very colorful. And you can click the switch back and forth like that. And then it also has this, you can roll it around this ball, or click these little switches and move them back and forth. And that's another thing that people often like to do when they have things like this. So yeah. Another thing is squeezy things. This is a thing I got at a stand at the movie theater. And I have this one is a donut, and this one is a cake. They're filled with water or gel, and they have little Shopkins in them. And you can squeeze them, and they make watery, bubbly sounds like that. And like I said, I have that one here. They're both Shopkins brand, and I have that little donut. And you just squish them like that. And yeah, so those are other things. Oh, that I like. And I also like these too, because the texture is like rubbery and like silicone-y. So I just, for some reason, find it relaxing, and I love the sensation. Also to touch it, but also to scratch it like with my fingernails. It feels good. And yeah, so that's another thing I like. I also like squishy things. This came from the movie theater. At the same time I bought these, I bought this. It has a smell like a cake, and it's just one of those slow rise squishies, and I find it very calming. And as you can see, it squishes, you squish it, and then it just rises back to the way it was before. And yeah, so yeah, that's another thing that I have that's calming. And another squishy, slow rise squishy, and this is also from Shopkins. It's like a little pop bottle or soda can, and it's another slow rise squishy, and when you squeeze it, it slow rises back to the way it was before. And I got this just at the dollar store, and as I told you, it's Shopkins. So just like that. And yeah, so that's another thing I own that just calms me down. And another popular one that calms me down is the ever popular fidget spinner. And I have about maybe 4 or 5 of these toys. This is a Canada one. I have like 2 Canada ones, a pink one, and a couple others. And it's relaxing too, because you can like move your hand and wrist, and you can feel it moving in your hand like that. So yeah, that's another thing I own. It's a fidget spinner. Other things that I like, this is a little robot, like from McDonald's, a McDonald's toy, and it changes color in the UV light, but I also like the way it feels on that part of its head where the UV light is, to just rub it. So yeah. And I also have a mesh squeeze ball. This is very calming as well. And when you squeeze it like that, it makes like bubble things like that. And I also like this when you squeeze it too. It's like a stress ball, but it's a little bit more thicker than one, and it's just a little foot ball. And you could squeeze it, and it just, I like the feel of it. And the last thing I have that you might have seen other people do, buy Munchables from, I got it on Amazon. It's BPA free, and it's a chewy. And sometimes when you have anxiety or autism, it's very good. Right here, it's a donut, and you can get other ones too, and you just chew it. And it's good for people when they have anxiety or autism or ADHD, to just calm them down by chewing. When I was a little girl, I used to chew on my cuffs of my shirt, or on jacket hood beads, or like on the cuff of my shirt, and various other things, because that's just something I did. And if your teeth chatter, or you tend to grind your teeth, or you get nervous, this just helps you to calm your anxiety as well. So that's pretty much everything I have. I'll just show you these things. There's the donut, chewy, and it came in that, and I got it from Amazon. This because I like to rub the soft head of the UV robot thing. These two Shopkins water gel filled things that are calming when you just squeeze them. And there's toys inside, like Shopkins toys, and somewhere in this one there's a little Shopkins toy present too, right there, or somewhere in here. And the fidget cube. And this thing goes around, or you can press it, and this thing goes around. These buttons, there are 5 of them, and you can press around like that, or click, click, click with the little switch. So yeah. And this thing, Tangle, the fidget spinner, and the squishy cake smelling thing, slow rise squishy, this Shopkins squishy, slow rise, this thing, and this thing, the little football. So who knows, maybe it might help you. Maybe you have anxiety, or maybe you have autism or ADHD, or like me, a mental disability, and this stuff might help you to relax. Go pick one of these out for yourself today and try it. Maybe it'll help you out. Have a nice day. Bye for now. And by the way, like this video and subscribe, and have an awesome day. See you later.